This isn't my channel. Oh well, I'll just bring flying, I guess.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Flying News. Today I have breaking news from Fennon, where a new line is being opened. This is the government line, made for government members only, not for any members of the public, just for special people like government members like me. The government line was finished earlier today at around 4 o'clock. It consists of 4 different stations. All of these are not open to the public, but other lines do stop here and are open to the public. Some of these include Parliament Road underneath Big Ben. Let's go take a look at these. Like I said, this is only for Parliament members. However, some people who use the HQ may use it too. Polsheath Cathedral, Fenner North, and the HQ are all the stations that stop at it. Also the Parliament Road. The government has used highly qualified scientists to make brand new high-tech trains that can travel up to very high speeds. Starting at the first station, this is the government HQ. It is quite plain, and the trains are orange as they are not part of the Fennon Metro, and so they are orange, unlike the yellow and grey system. Let's ride it, just to see how fast these trains can travel. Let's take a look. We are riding with Dude 1133 here. As you can see, my camera shakes because of the high speed of the train, and so my head is jerking from side to side. Some people, such as EatBoy2997, say this is quite a sick ride and makes them want to vomit afterwards. I can understand why, however these are highly tech trains and are very well qualified. This is Parliament Road. Now, to exit, we can just show you how far we've come in such a short space of time. Here is the Houses of Parliament, and if we come out, we're right at the beginning of the map. And look in the distance. You see where my cursor is? That's where we started. And we've only done that in less than a minute. Time to interview a person. Thank you, dude. That was an interview on how he thinks of the line. Moving on, welcome to Parliament Road. It's quite nice and it was the first station to be made. However, there is a lot of things people don't know. Just here is Vinston Station. It has lift access. It's quite big, and you must be thinking, if this is underground, and there is really right at the bottom of the ground limit, then where is the government platforms? As you can see, this is the government track just here. This is a glass pathway between the exit and Vinston Station platforms. It's a great place for train spotting, however it's quite difficult to make as of the line being quite packed together quite closely. Even if you have to watch the trains in slow motion, it is a nice spot for spotting. Just here is a hole. You may not think this is just a normal hole, because this hole is not a normal hole at all. Over here is the station. This hole was used to get people into the station, where there used to be a hole in the wall just here. This was when there wasn't an entrance. It was more easy for them to construct it this way. Moving on, near Brockendale Street, the line goes rumbling right below it. The line has many different people complaining of hearing trains travelling at over 500 miles per hour. Some people say they're loud, however they aren't as loud as they should. Over here, the next stop is obviously going to be in Polsheath. It's one of the most busy areas of the map. It would be at Polsheath Cathedral Station in the centre of the road. This only used to be for the River Line, but now it has 2 lines, the Government Line and the River Line. Coming down, you go the normal way. You turn right here, in a loop, and then you think, hang on, this didn't used to be here. Your natural instinct would be to go left, but you shouldn't because it's the government platforms. Over here is the Polsheath Cathedral on the River Line. There are also staff-only signs to get rid of people coming down here. You turn right, up the steps. You make another right turn. These lights flicker because they are brand new. Then you make a left, before making another left, and then you come into the station. It's mostly quite plain, however it does have a few tiles. Trains depart very quickly in and out of the stations, as you can see here. The lights flicker for some reason, but the reason isn't necessarily known why. Let's get onto the train to move on to the next stop. And quicker than ever before, you're at Fenner North. This is the most modern station and was made just as the line was being finished. It has platform edge doors, but this part of the platform isn't fully actually in the platform because the tracks have to do a sharp turn at the end of the map. The station is lift only, and so people can only exit through the lift. This was because there weren't enough room for stairs. The government line was originally going to be public, however, as it's a government line, they changed their minds. You come out at the TLR platforms just here, and there you go. Moving on from the final station, this is the government HQ, the darkest, most boring, but most used station. This is because there are a lot of meetings held here. It comes up a strange pattern of staircases, and then into the first floor of the government HQ. You can see also that trains turn around and come through very quickly. Over here is Cue Ball's HQ. However, this was not a stop on the tram line, because there were plans for it to stop here, but it's so close to Polseath there's no point. Flying News